Hello and welcome to the episode. Today I'm going to fit the retro heated grips to my Honda Monkey 125. This is part of my Monkey mod series where I upgrade my Monkey every episode. Today you join me on episode 2. Right, let's get into it. Here's what you get in the box. High quality rubber with diamond shape etching for that retro look and ergo feel. Intelligent control unit that automatically detects low voltage and cuts off. We have cable ties, special heat-proof glue, instructions and double-sided tape should you need it. Next we have the hardware. This contains replacement screws with longer threads to cater for the controls bracket supplied. And lastly, a brochure of all the style heated grips that Oxford do. Right, let's fit these things. We are going to start with the throttle side because that's the trickiest side. With a crosshead driver, remove the bar end weights. Carefully cut the grip off as shown. You can try and save the old grip, but it's not worth it. You may damage the throttle tube. Now that is the grip off. Right, you can skip this section to make your life easier, but it won't look as good. We need to remove these notches from the throttle tube, and in order to do this efficiently, we need to remove the tube completely. You can do this while the tube is on the bike, but you may damage the switchgear, and it's going to be impossible to remove the last ridge closer to the switchgear. You can leave this on, but there will be a larger gap between the switchgear and the grip. Right, let's start the process of removing the entire throttle tube. You can skip this part if you want to, but like I said, you won't get a perfect finish. Grab a driver and remove the self-tapping screws under the airbox. Now slide the cover forwards. Here you can see the locating pegs. With an 8mm socket, remove the throttle valve cover. We need to unscrew the upper 10mm nut on the left cable only. Right, now it's cracked off, you can use your finger to wind it off. Once there is enough room for the cable to lift, you can pull it out and unslot it from the cable channel. On the switchgear, we need to remove both these machine screws. Remove the upper section and allow to dangle. Now twist the throttle tube to allow slack on the lower cable. Unloop this and do the same for the front cable. There we have it, we can now butcher this thing. Clean the grease off and grab a sander with about 120 grit on it. You don't have to use a sander, but it makes life easier. If you don't have one, borrow your friends. Whatever you do, do not use a grinder. You can also use a Dremel. Once you are done and it looks like this, then give it a good wipe. Slide the throttle tube on and marry up where the throttle will be located when installed. Grab the grip with the R on it. Pay close attention to this arrow, it must point downwards. Push the grip on about 5mm or until it holds in place. Double check the orientation. With a marker pen, make a mark on the throttle grip and the throttle tube. We also need to make a mark where we want to push the grip down to. we need to leave a gap for the switchgear housing. With the supplied glue, cover the tube and the grip as shown. With care, gently tap the grip on and line it up with your marker. Now clean the handlebar where the grip slides on and re-grease. Install the front cable first. Slide the grip on, twist to install the back cable. Now reinstall the cable to the throttle housing. Hook it up as shown. Push on the cable thread and wind down the top nut as much as you can with your fingers. Then grab the spanner and nip the top nut up. This is how it should look when you are done. Your cable shouldn't have any slack. Now reinstall the switchgear. Start the bike up, make sure the throttle operation is normal. Now reinstall the throttle housing and airbox covers. Route the cable down the throttle cable channel, but pass it under the ignition barrel round the left side of the bike. Use the original Honda cable tie. Pretty much like the right side, do the same. This side is easier because we don't have to worry about the throttle cable. Now all that's removed, give the handlebar a clean. This is brake cleaner that I'm using. Grab some light sandpaper to roughen up the surface so the glue can adhere. Pour some glue on the bar and the grip. Slide it on with the arrow facing downwards as discussed earlier. You do have a few seconds to adjust the grip, so make sure the clutch lever don't hit the wire block. Right, let's install the control unit. We're going to install it onto our clutch lever mount as shown. Make sure you use a good crosshead screwdriver and not a Phillips screwdriver. Screw this control unit to the bracket. You will be cutting your own thread and the screws will be initially tight. Alternatively, you can use the double-sided pad supplied in the kit. Once your control unit is mounted to the bracket, install it to the bike as shown. Get the correct angle for your hand and nip it up to 8 Newton-meters. Thread all the wires using the original cable ties and follow the switchgear wires down the side of the frame. Now remove the seat so we can install the power cable. Now plug everything in, wrap them in some electrical tape if you want to, and stick the wires underneath the fuel tank following the original vehicle's wiring loom nicely. Once the wires are connected to the battery and they're all neat, not catching the seat fixings, then install the seats. Reinstall both bar end weights. Now start the engine, check operation of all controls and make sure the bike doesn't rev when turning from lock to lock. Check all the wires are free and not pinching, and make sure there is enough slack on the throttle grip wire for ease of movements. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow my Monkey Mod series and comment below for any suggestions on what I should install next on my Monkey. Please follow me on socials and subscribe for lots of motorcycle content, from reviews to instructional videos. Till then, I've been Nick and I'll catch you on the next episode. Ride safe.